Dear colleagues, we continue our working day, and I give the floor to Ministry of Defense spokesperson, Colonel Oksana Havryliuk. Good morning. The personnel in the ATO zone has received transport for evacuation of the wounded, informed the Minister of Defense of Ukraine, General of the Army Stepan Poltorak, answering the questions of the MPs in Verkhovna Rada. The Minister of Defense noted that today, the personnel that is carrying out tasks in the ATO zone received vehicles for evacuation of the wounded. The General Poltorak has also informed that the Ministry of Defense has signed a contract for procurement of 60 evacuation vehicles and 40 more in the next year. He stressed that if financial resources would allow, the ministry will increase the number of vehicles for evacuations that will be procured. In addition, he informed that now the ministry investigates the situation with evacuations that occurred on the Svetlodarsk Bulge. In the military hospital of Irpin will be opened a rehabilitation section for amputees. Tomorrow, on the 24th of December at 10 a.m., the rehabilitation section will be opened there. In the clinics of rehabilitation for occupational pathology and alternative methods of treatment at the military clinical center. During this ceremony, the doctors will present new developments and practical achievements on rehabilitation of ATO participants that have been wounded or injured. They will also present cabinets for ergotherapy, psychotherapy, rehabilitation sports, occupational pathology, and alternative methods of treatment. In this event will participate representatives of the Ministry of Defense and of the medical service of the Ministry of Defense, as well as presidential representative. We invite the mass media representatives to participate in these events. You can find more details on the website of the Ministry of Defense. Contract service remains one of the most competitive on Ukrainian labor market. Since the start of this year, almost 68,000 of servicemen have signed contract with the army. Over 7,400 of them are officers. Defenders of Ukraine continue receiving awards for their devoted service. Over the last week, awards and valuable gifts from the ministry were given to almost 140 participants of the ATO operations. 250 ATO participants obtained status of combat participants. At the start of the ATO, the ministry has awarded over 35,000 of servicemen and staff members. 168,000 obtained the combatant status. The ministry also continues paying awards to the servicemen who performed their tasks in the ATO zone. As of today, they received over 148,700,000 hryvnias of financial remuneration. In particular, they received 6,600,000 hryvnias for performing tasks in units and almost 141 million for direct participation in combat. Families of soldiers who have died in combat received 1,365 million hryvnias, and 745 million were paid to those who were wounded or injured. Thank you, Ms. Oksana. We will end the press conference here. Dear colleagues, the next event will start at 15:00.
Ні, напевно, що буде Олексій, тому що я з понеділка